Long ago, when the Igbo race had kings and warriors who ruled by might, wisdom, and spiritual power, these warriors defined their era. This our tale of 8 of the greatest warriors of Igbo land. 1. Igbo, 15th century, a legendary Igbo warrior who defended the Nri kingdom from external threats. He was more of a protector than a conqueror, lived to old age and died naturally, honored as a great leader and spiritual protector of Nri. 2. Nri, mystical king, 16th century. In the sacred land of Nri, where kings were not only rulers, they were the custodians of the gods. Nri, a king and warrior, his sword shimmering with spiritual energy. His presence sent shivers. He could command the element. His legacy was not one of war but of wisdom, for he conquered not with destruction but with divine authority. 3. Kitwaro, the blacksmiths, 19th century. Kitwaro crafted weapons that changed the tide of battles. More than a blacksmith, he was a warrior, welding his spears and swords, cutting through enemies like a raging storm. He did not die in battle. Instead, he passed in his old age. 19th century, fearless and relentless, Ozonkem was not just a warrior, he was war itself. From a young age, he had known only the thrill of battle, and by his middle years, his name alone sent chills down the spines of rival clans. His sword and spear, he turned battlefields into graveyards. His wrath unstoppable. 5. Okunwer of Nui, the warlord king, 20th century, hails from Nui. Okunwer, a warlord, now a king, ruled not with words, but with iron and blood. His court was filled with warriors, and his judgments were sharp. When his kingdom was threatened, he mounted his horse and led the charge, his presence alone turning the tide of battle. Okunwer died as he lived on the battlefield and died peacefully. 6. Ezwogum Bokpo Arandizwogu, 19th century. The legendary founder of Arandizwogu, known for his mystical powers and battle strategies, lived long and died peacefully. But many myths claim his death was supernatural, with some believing he disappeared instead of dying. 7. Egzo Arokuku, 19th century. A ruthless Arokuku warlord who expanded Aro influence and enforced the rule of the Abini Akbabai oracle, killed in battle against enemy forces trying to resist Aro dominance. Some say he was betrayed by rivals. 8. Michael Kanu, the rebel general, 21st century. In a time when Igbo warriors resisted foreign oppression, Michael Kanu emerged a brilliant strategist and fearless fighter. With a heart full of fire and a mind sharpened by war, he defied greater forces, carving his name in the history of resistance. Though he lost the war, but his name became a beacon for those who believed in freedom.